Now to the latest on the war in Ukraine. Today, Russia cut off natural gas to NATO nations Poland and Bulgaria and continues to threaten even more nations. Here in the States, the big question is, how will we be impacted by this? Isabel Lawrence breaks that part down tonight.
At Cleveland State University, students and staff held a vigil for peace in Ukraine, now about 2 months into the Russian attacks on the country.
It's disappointing that something like this has even happened at this time.
The conflict felt close to home and possibly in your bank account, with Russian Gazprom announcing it is stopping the supply of natural gas to 2 EU countries.
It is now requiring payment for its natural gas supplies to the West in rubles. And Bulgaria and Poland have refused to pay in rubles, and therefore Russia's decided to cut off their gas supply.
Retired Army officer Stephen Oluic says this is likely retaliatory. Poland stands strongly against Russia. Plus, Russia needs to maintain the value of its ruble. But while 2 countries have been cut off, Oluic says many more will feel the impact of paying more for natural gas.
With restricting the flow or ending the flow to Bulgaria and Poland, it'll put increased pressure on gas prices.
Then there's the question of who might be next. Oluic says if Russian gas stops to Germany, for example, that would further disrupt the global economy.
It would be a catastrophe for Europe and countries that trade heavily with Europe.
Patrick DeHaan with Gas Buddy says it's already having an impact on natural gas prices.
You could see an impact in the months ahead. Natural gas and how suppliers set prices are usually months in advance. So this is something to keep an eye on for in the weeks and months ahead.
Now, Patrick DeHaan, who we just heard from there again from Gas Buddy, says national natural gas prices already up 5% today. NBC News reporting in Europe, they're up by as much as 24%. But something we've all been keeping an eye on throughout this conflict, gasoline prices. They have been pretty volatile for the last few months here. But DeHaan says prices are down about 55 cents a barrel. He and Oluic both warn if Russia's already cut off natural gas, then oil exports could be next for other nations, and that would lead to some pain at the pump, Laura.
All right, Isabel Lawrence live for us tonight. Isabel, thanks.